Morning, everyone. Welcome to Cooking with Nancy O. We always have to wait and chat a little bit before we go live. That's why we're always laughing because we're telling jokes back here. Anyway, enough of us. Today we have a special treat. I have a friend, Barb Nelson, and she does a lot of cooking for her dogs. And she told me how she made kale for her dogs in the air fryer. And I thought, wow, what an idea. Well, Rick and I have just bought an air fryer. We've been a little timid about using it, so we broke it out yesterday and played around with making kale chips for dogs. So we're going to show you how to make them for dogs and for humans. And the air fryer we purchased was called the Ninja 6-in-1 because my girlfriend, well, let's back up. We bought an air fryer, we hated it, we gave it to our son. So now here we are, probably 5 years later, and my girlfriend tells me about this awesome air fryer she bought. It's called the Ninja 6-in-1. So we invested in it because we were so curious and we want to start cooking things faster and healthier. We always use the oven, old fashioned because of our age, but it's time for us to step up to the plate and start using more up-to-date modern technology. So we bought this air fryer. So Rick has been playing around with it, with making kale chips today. Obviously, you know where we got our kale from the towers because we have so much kale growing because we're growing on 3 towers. So we got to play with this and experiment with it. And I know a lot of people don't like the taste of kale, but I keep trying to find recipes to make it better for you because it is a superfood and we need those superfoods. So we have pre-made kale chips for humans and kale chips for dogs.
Yep.
So are you gonna taste the dog ones?
Sure.
No, not now. The dog ones are really easy to make. I'm gonna set these plates aside and we are going to show you how to make the dog chips. And that means this is to the side. All we're using is you made chicken broth, and you can buy chicken broth or you can make it. We just boiled some water and put bouillon in it, and that's how we made it. So we are going to take that bit, don't need. First, you can tear our cut. You want this center stem off of here. So we're gonna get that out of there because that won't work. You're gonna need fairly large pieces, about this size, Rick?
Yeah.
Okay. So
they work best. You could even tear it in half and it'd still be okay.
So what happened was he got them too small the first time and they went to nothing. So we experimented. They also flew all over because he didn't put the plate on top. So this air fryer, we have it preheated to 300 degrees. These are going to cook for nine minutes roughly.
Yeah.
And you can see here, hold it up.
There's a plate and bottom. You lay the kale on that, and then we just put the plate on top and then put it in the fryer. That way the kale will blow around in there and it won't
go all
stay
over
in one place.
Now, I don't know if other air fryers have this, but this model did, and this is how we did it. So what we're going to do is we're going to just dunk our kale in this broth, and you can use beef broth, whatever you want, and we're going to air fry it. So how much did you do at once, Rick?
So
So we're just going to put this in here.
Yeah.
So it's really funny because my girlfriend's dog loves these. And
if you want, we can do this and
just do that
faster.
Okay, so we're going to do a little bit there. Go ahead.
Okay.
You don't need that. Let's get this out of the way. We're hesitating here. We're going to throw that in the fryer. It takes 9 minutes, but you check it every 3 to 4 minutes because you don't want to zap it into nothing. And then it's going to turn out like this one. So technically it's totally edible for you or for the dog, but we did a chicken broth. My girlfriend put me onto this Barb, and she makes all kinds of food for her dogs off of our tower gardens. No, go ahead and do that. What she does is if she has extra vegetables, she will go and get some root vegetables to add to it. And she cooks things up for her dogs and then freezes them in little containers. And she puts it on the dog food and calls it toppers. And those are those special treats maybe once a week. And during the summertime, she puts the frozen vegetables out on a dish outside. And it's like a popsicle for the dogs. So they absolutely love it. So I thought, man, we got to start demoing this so people can make healthy food for our dogs. Now, we gave these to our dogs. The one dog gobbled it up and the one dog didn't. But the dog that didn't gobble it up is our dog that eats cherry tomatoes off the tower. So I know. Okay, so now we're going to demo how to do the human, even though it's all human food. We're going to take the kale and we're going to just put it into, yeah. We're going to stick this, well, not all of it because it's too much. And then we're going to drizzle some olive oil on it. We're going to mix this up really well. Let me move all this out of the way. You know, you just need to coat all this, and this is going to be easier with my hands. Guys, sometimes it's just easier with your hands. Is that enough oil, babe?
I think so.
Okay.
It'll spread out.
All right.
You can try.
I have to check with the boss if I'm doing it right. Well, did you hear him laugh? He knows better. Okay, you want to give me that? Oh, yeah, I barely drizzled this, and these are covering really nicely. Now, we've done kale chips before, and we've done them in the oven, but I like this idea of doing an air fryer. You want to give me that plate over here? So Rick is delivering the plate. I'm just going to spread this out on the plate, and the reason I'm doing this is because I want to drizzle some sea salt on there. Now, I have a girlfriend, another girlfriend. I got some friends, don't I? She does all kinds of seasoning. You could do a Cajun seasoning on here. You could do an, I don't know about Italian, but
Do like a barbecue.
barbecue, that would be good. Wonder what a pizza seasoning would taste like on there.
That might be good.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. But we're just going to take some sea salt. We're going to sprinkle it on here. And because, can you open the other basket while that's going? Or you have to wait?
I gotta wait because I don't have
The top.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is all ready to go in the air fryer. You see how easy that is? And guys, you can throw this in the oven at this point if you don't have an air fryer. You could do the same thing for the kale, for the dogs. We just wanted to start demoing with the air fryer also because I know a lot of people use air fryers. So now, after Rick cooks that, it's going to look like this. Have you tasted these yet, Rick? Come on, give me an
Yes.
answer.
Yes.
Okay. So taste this one now and tell me how it is. Do you hear the crunch?
I think they'd be real good with the sandwich or.
So, how many people ate chips yesterday for the Super Bowl party and they could have had healthy chips? We should have done this last week, but we weren't smart enough to do that. So, can you imagine having kale chips and the nutrition that's going in your body instead of the other chips? One, it's processed. Two, it has all those awful fats and the high salt and sodium in them. Processed food is just not good for you, but can you imagine having chips with your sandwich? These are really good. We've been making kale chips for a long time. We grow a lot of kale on our towers because we know how good it is for us. And we have developed a taste for it because we have continually added it to our diet. Now, how is that going over there?
That's going okay.
Okay.
It'll be a few more minutes.
A few more
before
minutes.
it's done.
So, but this is what we obviously put absolutely no salt on the dogs. You just did the sodium. These I'm sure taste fine.
Yeah.
Oh
They're
yeah.
not bad either.
You know, it's broth and kale. How can it be bad for them? It's a vegetable that dogs can have. And then you have these that you just add a little salt to and olive oil. Did this one come out to where you could have put salt on it and not used olive oil? Or was it too dry?
It was pretty dry.
Oh, we We could have put the salt on
We
before
could
we
have,
fried it.
oh, yeah, we could have put it on before we fried it with the broth.
Yeah,
but-
so look what you got here, guys. Something really healthy to eat. I'm gonna try this. Oh, those are crunchy.
Mhm.
I-
This works a lot better for us than it did in the oven.
It took less time. I don't know about other air fryers, but I know that ours had that plate on. So if you can try it in your air fryer, you might be surprised how wonderful these chips taste. I feel this is a slam dunk way to make kale chips, and we'll try some other vegetables in that air fryer for you and give you all kinds of ideas. Air frying is new to us, and we're very excited to start working on new recipes for you to use them because so many people have air fryers. I just did not want to learn a new way of cooking, but boy, I do now because this is really good, guys.
These ones.
Are they done?
Yeah, this is hot.
So those are more dog ones. Look at how nice and crisp they came out. Oh my gosh, Rick, these look so good. These are really good. Look at how big that is. And it just is as crunchy as can be. The little longer you put them in, the more crunchy they will be. So guys, we'll see what vegetables we have for you for next week. The towers are going crazy. We're getting our planting started for the summer. I'm working on my spreadsheets and I'll fill you in on what I'll give you a secret. I have a lot of pumpkins this year. I just am such a pumpkin fanatic. I don't know where that came from, but I can't wait to see how many pumpkins we can grow on that tower. I bought some smaller melons to try so we can experiment on the tower and show you how good that is. So that will then give you another fruit you can grow on there besides strawberries. So we got like cantaloupe and watermelon, and we have one that's just the size of a peach we're going to try on the tower. So let's see how these vegetables do. We're getting ready to plant for the spring. It's really close, guys. You need to start. If you're going to grow anything from seeds, you need to get them started now inside. We have so much growing on our towers. Our lettuce is just booming. As you can see, we have several kinds of lettuces, and we're going to try some new ones too. Remember though, if you're growing lettuce, grow it inside, because once it gets really hot outside, it won't grow all summer, and then you'll miss your lettuce. That's what happened to us. So next week, we'll see what we can pull off that tower and what's going crazy at the time. And we will plan a really nice recipe for you. And Rick, I think we did a great job today. Thank you for experimenting on the air fryer.
You gotta learn it.
You have to learn it. That's right. Okay, guys, you guys stay safe until next week, and we will talk to you later. Bye for now.
Bye.
I love these.
How crunchy that is.
I know. Okay, high five. We are learning the air fryer.
That we are.
I like this.
I think we'd try the other seasonings and be really good.
I think that, oh, I'm gonna try pizza on it.
Mhm.
Pizza seasoning on everything.
Yeah.
Let's do a sourdough pizza crust with kale.
That'd be good.
Okay, all right, good deal.